What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? This Thursday evening. It's late, but I'm doing this video because I think this video is very important. It just talks about, as you can see by the thumbnail, this talk about people speaking on other nationalities when they shouldn't because they don't have all the facts, and especially the ones that's highly uneducated about anything but who they are as a person. But I'm gonna let you see this video, and then I'm going to speak from my perspective, and we go from there. Let's share. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let's get it there. I was just watching the Homeboys. Hold on 1 second. I was on Twitter, and I'm looking at Tariq Nasheed Twitter, and I see this lady. I think she's a Jamaican American, what have you, or just a Jamaican, what have you. And I just want you to listen to her comments about Black Americans. And then I'm going to chime in on what she said. All right, so let's listen.
And just like, oh, well, your black card is revoked because you don't do this. You're black. And for me, it's just like, no disrespect to Americans.
Whining again. Hold on.
It's like, oh, well, your black card is revoked because you don't do this. You're black. And for me, it's just like, no disrespect to Americans, but it's just like, African Americans are the least black people of black people, in my opinion. Just because it's just like, culture-wise, if it's just like, oh, black culture, American black culture is completely, I don't want to say completely different, but it's just like, what is it based on? Like, it's pretty much just based on struggles that white people have forced on y'all that y'all just can.
What did Jim Crow come out of? Did Jim Crow come out of the Caribbeans? Who took over? For all my Jamaican homies and everything, I'm just being real. I got this podcast. I gotta go in on this young lady because I really feel like this is very disingenuous to even speak on Black Americans, especially when I feel as though, from my perspective, I think she's highly uneducated, because I don't think she even know about her Jamaican history, And again, she said it's all for Black struggles because of white people, white struggles. What's going on in Jamaica and what's been going on in Jamaica for many, 200-300 years? Like, for her to say that now, who taking over Jamaica? Do Black Americans come to Jamaica to live, or do Jamaicans come to America to live? And who built this country? Let's be real honest. Who built this country? Who made it comfortable for other non-Black Americans to come in? Have Black Americans made this as comfortable as it can be to people that really are disingenuous when it comes to speaking on Black America? Let's keep on going with this. It's crazy.
Continue to perpetuate, and it gets to a point where it's just like, okay, well, if you don't do this, then you're not Black enough. When in reality, like, I speak about this a lot because growing up in Jamaica, our motto is literally out of many one people. Like, it's Black people, it's white people, it's Chinese people, it's Italian people, it's all cultures, it's Spanish people. We all speak the same.
Just like in America.
Does that mean that we don't have our specific cultures? No. The Chinese Jamaican is very, very proud of their Chinese culture, but they're also just...
Yeah, they took over Jamaica. They actually took over Jamaica. That's why a lot of you are fleeing here. I just don't. Let's keep it going.
It's proud of their Jamaican culture. Same thing with white people. Talk just as much as me, but... And it's really no buts. It's really no difference, to be honest. So for me, I feel like the box is placed on everybody. It's just like, okay, just because you're Black doesn't mean you have to speak in Ebonics. I know a lot of Black people who don't know how to at all. like really at all. Like could barely like almost like with.
This is why I say I feel as though she's very highly uneducated. Speak Ebonics. Who still use those phrases? That's like from 15, 20 years ago. Like, who is speaking to this young woman? Is it other people that she was raised with that have disdainment for Black Americans? Is it those type of people? Because the way that she's talking, she's almost talking like a white supremacist. And to be honest with you, a lot of Caribbean Blacks and Africans feel a certain way about Black Americans because what they've been told, because what type of Black Americans that they specifically be around. Let's go.
Sound like a white person asking like, oh, what does that mean? And in the same way, I know some white people that sound more Jamaican than a lot of like Black people who you would see like, oh, that person looks Jamaican versus that person was just like, oh no. So definitely feel like,
guys, what is she trying to say? Please put the just let me know from the comments what the hell is she's talking about. White people sound more Jamaican than people, and what is she talking about? What it sound like? A lot of two-dimensional, low-level rhetoric that really don't know what she's talking about, but the camera's in her face and they give her the chance to speak.
Within the whole community, because I feel like in the same way how Black men are just kind of like, or those guys are pretty much just like, oh, like, you know, Black women always do this and the third, or they're always like on me and always doing this and the third. In the same way,
how old is she?
Like I feel like it's a lot of Black women that are just kind of like, oh, like he's a nerd.
Guys, I don't know how old this young lady is, but hopefully she's not over the age of 21, because the way she sounds like she's highly uneducated. And I want to put into a situation, you know, the done sharing that. I want to put this in a comparison to something. If you don't know someone's culture, if you don't know what they are about, the only thing you know about a specific culture is what you saw on TV or what type of people you hang around with. You need to educate yourself before you open your mouth or anything else. And you shouldn't even speak on other people unless that's your actual culture as well. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That's the importance of adulthood. And this is why I'm so keen on letting Black Americans understand that you can't be fighting for everybody. You can't be being some type of protector for everybody, because a lot of people got disdainment for us, not just white folks, a whole lot of people, for what they heard from us, who they be around, the other two-dimensional people that they be around. Two-dimensional people, when I say two-dimensional people, it's people that think they think stethoscope. They just look in their little beamers on. They don't look in a three-dimensional stratosphere where they see everything. You know what I'm saying? Where they try to learn things, gain knowledge. They just go on what they heard, what they might have saw on TV or something. Because again, that young lady sound like a white supremacist, to be honest with you. You know, judging, not knowing what she's saying, like really putting the whole group that she don't know anything about into a box. And you gotta stop doing that. And Black people, Black Americans, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch people that you think is cool with you because they got the same skin color as you. See, I know who my non-Black friends are because I watch who they are. You know, I see what they really about, you know, and I can feel the disdainment, meaning I don't give a shit, but I can still feel it. And I don't be around it. You know, that's how I be. But anyway, guys, I wanted you to see that video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and like this video and share it. If you already subscribed to the channel, just share the video and like it. Same thing. All right. Peace.